Wait a minute, are we lab rats? Well, attorney Anahita Sedaghatfar says Facebook users did not sign up to be lab rats. Deborah Blum disagrees, saying legally all of this is within Facebook's right. Why is it, Deborah? Well, if she's right, what happens, Anahita, is that people look at this and start saying, well, I didn't know I signed up for this, or I didn't read the agreement.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Right, and that's my point. We're talking these terms of use agreements that we're talking about, Neil. I think it's over 22 pages. It's all fine print, legal mumbo jumbo that nobody reads. You're right about that.
All of these agreements are. I mean, if you want to continue to use software and all, you have to sign off on 4-point aerial type that goes on for like miles.
Right.
None of us read it, but we should, I guess.
None of us read it. We don't read it, and if we do read it, we don't understand it because, like I was saying, as smart as I am, I don't even understand the terms of use. And
what are they
I think
doing
what's
wrong?
ironic
What would you find offensive to what they're doing?
Well, how about getting informed consent, Neil? How about instead of treating these people like lab rats, studying them, monitoring them without them knowing, tell them about the study, allow them to opt out, inform them of what the consequences are. I think that this is completely not only unethical.
You're saying that if there are no consequences for those users, Deborah, what's the big deal?
Well,
there's a number of good issues, not the least. We shouldn't come to expect we have to surrender everything to be online.
But this is a private company. The federal law doesn't apply.
No, it's not. It's a public company.
It's a public company, but meaning that it's not given federal funds. So different rules apply.
Okay, Anahita, what do you make of that?
Regardless, well, Neil, I think you would agree it's a problem when the individual at Facebook responsible for doing this study came out and said, oops, sorry, this was probably a mistake. We shouldn't have done this. I mean,
weren't they trying to get to the bottom of what makes someone negative? Wasn't that what they're trying to get to?
No. Neil, I'll tell you what they were doing. They didn't care
about... My mother-in-law hopped on and things were starting to get negative.
Well, they actually were doing this. That's not what
it was about, Neil. This is about money. They were doing this because they didn't care about people's feelings or people getting hurt reading all these positive comments. They don't want to lose Facebook users that might log off or not use Facebook because of that. So they're saying we did this because we cared about their feelings. We did this in the interest of scientific studies. No, they didn't, because if this truly was a scientific study, they would follow the rules that scientists follow, right? They would get informed consent from these individuals. You can't consent to something that you don't know about or that you're not advised about.
If you're conducting a poll, you have to be a willing participant in that poll.
Right, or allow them to opt out. Give them that option. That's what true scientists do.
I hear you.
Well, they said that they did this study as a result of leads to more positivity. It's actually very interesting.
I could have told them that, Facebook.
Wow, that took a brain
For $10
surgeon
million,
to
I could have helped
realize
you with this. All right, guys, I want to thank you both very, very much. Coming up,